Maxie fires Natalia from deception, and Lucas wants answers from Marco about Sidwell. Joss finds Emma in a dumpster out back of General Hospital and offers her a hand getting out. She fell in taking out the trash as part of her community service. Joss goes to head out, but limps, and Emma asks if she hurt herself helping her out of the dumpster. Joss explains she did this during a hike on Easter Island. Emma can see she's in pain, so why doesn't she have crutches? Don't they go with her outfit? Joss says her ankle was just fine until she helped her out, and asks why Emma is always so angry with her. Emma yells she's sick of Joss getting everything she wants. First, it was the Easter Island trip, then it was getting into Dalton's class ahead of those on the wait list, and after the class began. Everything always works out for Joss. Joss notes that is what she thought about Emma when they were kids. She says Emma was perfect and could do no wrong. Emma argues that's because she was always doing what everyone wanted her to do. Joss laughs. Now she's a criminal with a rap sheet, and Emma giggles. Emma admits she was always jealous of Joss growing up. Joss got to go surfing in Australia, had adventures, and was fearless. Joss wasn't afraid to push the boundaries, and she was a good little rule follower. Joss admits she was jealous of Emma as she got what she wanted and never had to break any rules or push things. Emma asks for the truth. How did she really get into Dalton's class? Joss doesn't know how she got in, but she asked for no favors. Emma assumes PCU is just keeping her dad happy in hopes of his funding a new sports center. Joss again states she doesn't know how she got into class, but now that she is going to work her ass off. She says she'll see Emma in class and takes off. At Deception's office, Maxie and Brooklyn ask Anna what she means when she says she'll take care of Sidwell and how bad this guy is, given he is their supplier of zincite. Anna explains that Sidwell is using them to represent himself as a legitimate businessman, so their dealings with him will be above board. She suggests they stay the course with him, but don't trust Sidwell. Anna heads out when Lucy arrives with news about Natalia. Maxie and Brooklyn inform her they already know, thanks to Jason. Jason gives Sasha something to think about. At the Quartermain mansion, Jason asks Sasha if she sold out to Sidwell, and if that was where her stash of money came from. Sasha admits she did. He asks why she'd lie to her friends about him and take money from Sidwell. Sasha explains she didn't exactly lie. Her mother provoked Sidwell to do what he did, and Deception desperately needed that zincite, so she downplayed his actions so Deception could succeed. Jason tells her that she didn't have to take Sidwell's money, and both he and Michael have told her they have her back. Sasha insists she needs to take care of herself, and she doesn't want charity. She says she took money from Sidwell and is done with him. Jason says the fact that she doesn't want people to know what she did means she isn't okay with it. At Windmere, Jens learns from Natalia that Sonny needs heart surgery, but she doesn't know how serious it is. He assumes that means it's serious if he didn't trust her with that information. She says she has to do damage control at Deception and storms out. Lucas grills Marco. At the hospital, Marco meets with Lucas to explain the situation with his father. Lucas states Sidwell has hurt many of his friends and family, all of whom think he's a criminal. Marco explains that he never grew up with his father, as his mother kept him away from him. Then, in high school, his mother rejected him because he was gay, and that's when he reached out to his father. Lucas is sorry and briefly mentions his history with Julian. Marco explains that when his father told him recently that he was moving to Port Charles, he suggested that Marco do so as well, so they could be close. Lucas asks if Marco knew who he was when he bought him that drink in Miami. Marco swears he didn't know Lucas lived here, and in Miami, he just liked the connection they had. He never thought he'd see him again. Lucas asks if Marco works for his father. He admits he is his father's business attorney. Lucas inquires if Sidwell is a criminal and if Marco knows. Marco states that he has no evidence to suggest he is, but Lucas notes that's a well-crafted legal answer. Lucas explains his issue with his father's criminal history, which is why they were estranged when he died. In a courtyard next to the hospital, Isaiah doesn't want his and Jordan's relationship to end over Sidwell. She explains that she can't take the risk of being caught dating him, and Sidwell will likely have eyes on her. She says she is in a unique position to stop Sidwell. Isaiah says the man has never been nailed for any of his crimes, so the chance of her bringing him down is slim to none. Jordan says she has made her decision, so Isaiah tells her to be careful when he realizes he can't change her mind. He walks away from her. Anna arrives and finds Jordan upset. She asks if everything is okay. Jordan tells Anna she just broke up with Isaiah. Anna didn't realize they had something going on. Jordan says she really liked him, but then Jens came to town. Jordan thought she and Isaiah could keep seeing one another on the down low, but that can't happen now. Anna asks what changed. Jordan opens up to Anna about the truth behind her resignation and her decision to take a job working with Sidwell in an attempt to bring him down. However, there was one bit of truth to what happened with Ezra at the press conference. She has never been comfortable with Laura's closeness with Sonny. Anna asks what she hopes to get on Sidwell. Jordan feels that if he's planning something, then she'll get a heads up on it. Additionally, her presence in his organization will make it more difficult to pull something off. Anna can't believe they finally have a woman inside Sidwell's organization. Anna knows Jordan loves undercover work, and she's good at it, but this will come at a cost. Jordan notes it already has. Anna warns her that Sidwell is dangerous and has connections.